Hey friends, it's Professor Lyrics back with another reaction with a focus on my specialty, lyrical analysis. Today I'm going to take my first crack at Metallica. I'm not going to pretend like I've never heard of Metallica or heard any of their music, but I have not heard today's song, No Leaf Clover, and I've certainly never analyzed the lyrics. So if you enjoy this video, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button, and check out all my other videos. Alright, class is in session.
Just a freight train coming away. Then it comes to being the soothing light at the end of your tunnel. It was just a freight train coming away.
Yeah, guy, the title itself, No Leaf Clover, kind of led me to believe that this would be about kind of an unlucky accident or event or life. Four-leaf clover or three-leaf clover. I think any clover with leaves is lucky, but no leaf is kind of a play on words. I think that this is bad, ominous. It's Metallica. And I'm pretty sure I know what's going on already. Let's back up and take a look at the lyrics thus far. It feels right this time on this crash course with the big time. Pay no mind to the distant thunder, I think is the first clue, and a bigger clue. New day fills his head with Wonder Boy. I think that line has kind of a double meaning. So, pay no mind to the distant thunder. It got my mind going. I think that's about stomach cramping or growling. It's distant. Let's not worry about it now. I don't think it's anything audible at this point. New day fills his head with Wonder Boy. So, I have a gluten intolerance and I can't eat white bread, especially Wonder Bread. I think that's made of 98% gluten, 2% Chinese newspaper or something. But I think the main character here is feeling confident, and he's saying, I can have some Wonder Bread. He's probably out at a restaurant, a party maybe, somewhere where there's a lot of Wonder Bread. He's hungry. He's like, it's a new day. I can fill my head with wonder, which is like he's wondering, am I going to be okay? But also, if you're filling your mouth with Wonder Bread, you're kind of filling your head. This whole area here is just filled with Wonder Bread. So that's what we're talking about here, because it progresses to, says it feels right this time, turned around and found the right line. So I think the first line, say it feels right this time, was kind of optimistic, but turned around and found the right line. I think he's finding the bathroom and he's confused. He's having some problems. And he went to the women's room line first. It's a crowded situation. It sounds like both restrooms have lines. And he turned around. He found the right line. He's in the men's room now. And he's making some awkward chit chat with the guy next to him in the men's room line, because it's kind of rare to have a line for the men's room. And what are you going to say? It's terrible conversation. Good day to be alive, sir. And then this other guy waiting for the restroom. Yes, good day to be alive, he said. Very awkward, but our main character's having some problems. He's a little bit out of his mind, so he's making small talk at least he's in the men's room line now. I think that we can ascertain. And he makes it in, and then the chorus, which is the scariest and most ominous part. Then it comes to be that the soothing light at the end of your tunnel was just a freight train coming your way. And he repeats it. So I think we can all relate here. I think he's trying to get to the pot, the toilet. My Tool fans will know what the pot is. He's trying to get there and get some relief. The soothing light at the end of his literal tunnel, his rectum. But then that Wonder Bread's going to come back and get him, I think, because it says it was just a freight train coming his way. That's bad news. We can all relate. You think you're going to get some relief, and then things go wrong. Let's see.
Don't it feel right like this?
It came, guys. It came, and it was heavy, it sounds like. Pretty straightforward what's happening. They just kind of reiterate that this main character thinks he's getting relief at the end of his tunnel, and a freight train came. And that could go either direction. I think the freight train could be diarrhea, or it could be the other end of a constipation scenario. With gluten intolerance, I would lean towards diarrhea, but the freight train reference makes me think it's the other way around, where the train can't get through the tunnel very easily. Anyway, it sounds like things get heavy here. I think this is emblematic of the freight train coming. Things are getting heavy and kind of intense. I do think that the strings in the song earlier, when it was kind of more mellow, were kind of a wink and a nod to restroom music itself. That's a nice job by Metallica. A lot of times in the restroom, they'll play kind of soothing, relaxing music to kind of get you in your element. And I don't think that's an accident. Yeah, things are going downhill here. This could get ugly. I think our guy's okay. That last part there, did you notice James Hetfield's voice got a little more relaxed? I wouldn't say relaxed. He was more like the soothing light. Things went well. I think that our main character got what he needed to get out in a productive manner, and they just kind of kept repeating it in more of an upbeat kind of almost like he got goosed or something. But I think it was relief to our main character that the light at the end of his tunnel turned out to be okay. He got the freight train out. It took some work probably. He probably will stay away from Wonder Bread and other gluten-heavy foods in the future, which you should if you have an intolerance, because that's what's going to happen. It's not always going to be a happy ending like this song was. So in conclusion, Metallica's No Leaf Clover was a song about a man who ate some Wonder Bread out in public, maybe at a restaurant or a party, got some stomach issues, went to the wrong bathroom line, then made some awkward conversation in the men's room line, did make it to the restroom. There was a bit of a freight train incident with his bowels, but in the end, I think he got what he needed to get out, and he probably just learned a lesson. Thank you, Metallica. That is valuable information.